Good morning and welcome back. In this session, we will be learning professional website development using Joomla 2.5. This is lesson 1, and the topic for this class is making website specifications. Those of you who doesn't know me, my name is Kabir Khan, and I have learned Joomla out of my own self experience, and this class I am simply sharing just that I wanted to share with everyone how easy it's to make a Joomla website using the Joomla components, extensions, and templates. So let's proceed ahead. A quick note to viewers and participants: the following presentation is intended for information and demonstration purposes only. It's not a commitment to deliver any services or paid trainings. This training and the material used in it have been developed by myself, hence no copying, reuse, or its reproduction without my prior permission is authorized. For more information, please contact at info@aclnz.com. And thanks for understanding. So the first step in a website development ideally should be you should have a specifications document. What is meant by a specification document? A specification document, as the name suggests, specifies what exactly you are going to do it. Say for instance you want to develop a website for blogging. So you know how you what's the ultimate aim of your website is just blogging, but again, how are you going to design your menu in the blogging website? What will be the colors you will use in the blogging website? What's the logo you're going to use it? What's the categories of articles you're going to use it, and on and on. So I believe it's a good practice to have a specifications document that if it doesn't go much in detail, but at least it should contain at a high level what you're planning to do and the ingredients of your website at a high level. So that will help you to have a clear direction as you proceed in developing a Joomla website. As an example, I will show you a specifications document that I've used it previously, the similar template, but going forward for this website that we are planning to develop it, I have created that specifications document. It's not fully complete, but what you will see is more or less like a demonstration. Excuse me. So let's see the specifications document. If you see here, my plan is to create a website called freeoracletrainings.com, and this is the website specifications and contents. So here you can specify your who has created it, the author name, the creation date, just to have a control on who has done what. The contents, a brief introduction about your website, then starting with a menu. So what kind of a menu I will create for my website? So my plan is I will create a main menu that will have a home, an online training, subscribe, blog, and search items on that menu. On the top menu, I want to display these as hyperlinks: my account, about us, partners, contact us. And then in the bottom page, in the bottom menu, I want to display this. I want to display site navigation, the terms and conditions of this website, privacy policy, refund policy, and anti-spam policy. So this is just an example of my first page, how my template will look like for the website, including the menus that I will include. So in terms of categories, now if you see out here, each of these menu items may have one or more than one articles associated with them. So if you have attended my previous session of Joomla, basic Joomla training, I have explained you the concept of menu, categories, and articles. So every menu is associated with an article is associated with a category. So this is like a closed loop which helps you to control the contents of a website. So it's a very good idea to create a categories for your articles so that the content of your whole website can be controlled. Sometimes you start with a small website, but as you move along, it grows astronomically. Say you start with 5 pages, but then over a period of time, say in a year or 3 years, it might grow to 500 pages, 1,000 pages. Who knows if you blog every day? So that's the reason it's very important to have categories so that you can organize your contents. As simple as that. Just like a book, as I gave you an example of a book previously in my previous sessions. So a book has got sections in that. Each of the section will have lessons in that. Each of the lessons will have pages in that, is it not? So that also holds good for a website. So you have to organize your website so that you can simply maintain it just like how you maintain a book. As simple as that. It helps you to not only for maintenance, but it also helps you to avoid day-to-day headaches. You know where to go, where to look for what. Okay, so in terms of this website, what I've done it is I've defined a main category, online training. Within that, I want to associate a couple of trainings that I will be offering, say Joomla training, Oracle training, and then possibly a subscription based training. Then I want to associate another category called blogs. Now this category will be associated with all kinds of blogs. Blogs in itself can have many subcategories, but as of now I don't want to go in that much detail. So say I want to keep it simple for this demonstration. So say blogs. Then about us is another category, main category, but within that I will have categories like policies, contact us, or partners. So by that, what I will do it is each of the articles that I will make in the policies, say for example these are my policies. So articles, I will define those policies. I will say it is associated with policies category. Same thing, I will define a contact form, but again when I define a contact form I want to associate it with a category called as about contact us, which is a subcategory of about us. So as you could see, it's making it like a tree like structure, where you will know how to maneuver in your website, how to go about it for future maintenance. Then I will have a website called as my account, wherein I would say okay, the login details or new account creation or forgot user or forgot username, those kind of things I will include there. And finally I will have a search as my main category. So in that search the user can go and search it like a Google search. So that's my plan at a very high level, but as we go along building the website, the plans can always change. So if that changes, of course it's not a very good idea to change your plan, but if you do change, then the plan change will have an impact on your whole website. What you have done might change that as well. So make sure the specifications document that you make it is doesn't change the development that you do for your website considerably. Perhaps 10 to 15% should be fine, but more than that could affect what you have done for your website and simply involve rework. So having said that, let's proceed further and see what else is there in this specifications document. So we have seen menu, main menu, sub menu, categories. Then you will also have menu detailed description. So what each of the menu will contain. So in this case, the online training menu, as I described it here, online training, it's a main menu. Now it will have a sub menu within that. So the sub menu will contain say Oracle and Joomla as two small sub menus, or it could be two main articles. It could be anything. So in this case I want to make it as two articles. Each of that articles will be associated with again another number of articles, say associated with Joomla basic training, Joomla advanced training. Then Oracle, within Oracle you will have separate categories of articles. So this is say a subcategory. Within that you can have multiple subcategories. You can So this article will summarize what's the training all about. Then you will have subcategories of article which say contents of each of the training in detail. Okay, perhaps it might have associated videos with each of these. So say foundation, it's got a video associated with foundation. Functional, it's got a video associated with functional trainings, and so on. So like that, you should have a clear idea of what you are planning to do it while you're making a specifications document. So as you would see, I've defined everything in what I'm planning to do. So that's kind of a beauty of specification document, that you've got everything in place. And this holds good not only for your own website, but assuming that if you're working as a contractor or you're making your own business, so perhaps you can use such a document when you're making client websites. So it helps everything in one place, and you can simply go back to the client if there is any change and request a formal change request for that. But for a smaller website, I think it may be a good idea to have a small document just like what I have done it. So now going down, let's see what else is there. And the bottom page, as I said, I want to design my bottom page to include a contact us, kind of a small link, then a follow us link on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, a site navigation which just highlights the links for my policies, privacy policies, and finally I want to include a copyright at the bottom of the page, and a trademark saying that if at all I use any brands or logos of anyone else, then that's not mine, it's the respective owner. So that's in a nutshell a specifications document. But as I said, this is a specifications document for a very small website, but it can be expanded as per the need basis. All right, so that's what I would recommend you to do, whether you make a small website or a big website, so that you have got everything in a nutshell. Having said that, I would say the next topic in this part of designing a professional website I will continue in the next class. So thanks very much for attending. Goodbye.